All right, it's official. It's official. Ruben Amorim has been announced as the new Gaffer for the club of Manchester United, and this has been the hugely awaited moment. And by the way, if you've been following up, it was all rumored that yesterday was going to be the day when he was going to be announced by the club of Manchester United, because on Wednesday night, a fan bumped into the CEO, that is Omar Berada, and one of the top executives of Ineos, that is Sadif Bresfold, and he posed the question to him: is it done? And he told him, yes, it's done. And when we heard all that, many of the people who were really close, many of the journalists who are really tapping journalists, we are like, the deal is going to be announced tomorrow. And obviously it never really came to pass, and the deal was announced the deal has been announced today. So smash like button, comment and share. If you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. It's official. I tell you what, it's official. Ruben Amorim is now the manager of Manchester United. And yesterday, ahead of the game they're going to be playing today at Sporting Lisbon, he came out and told us that I like everything about the Premier League, Man United. Today, after the game, I'll tell you everything. I'll clarify my situation. Now, let's focus on the game. The agreement is 100% done, as Ruben Amorim will become United manager from November 11th. So, this is what Amorim was planning to obviously do. And I think the plan had already gone ahead to be issued to the people responsible, that Man United will announce that Ruben Amorim is their new gaffer with effect on the 11th of November, and he will obviously speak to the press tomorrow, because I think his last game as a manager for Sporting CP is really gonna be against Braga. You understand? Manchester United wanted to bring him as soon as possible, but it was not gonna be possible because everything was not all going on as planned. And today he's really gonna be hosting Estrella Ahmad, and he's really very blessed that in his evening of a career at Sporting Lisbon, he has hosted 3 consecutive games. Nacional, he beat them by 3-1. Today he's hosting Estrella Amadora. Then Tuesday next week on the 5th, he's gonna be hosting Man City, and that's gonna be his last game at the stadium of Sporting Lisbon. And his last game will be played away at Braga, as he obviously plays away on the 10th of November. And I think after that game, he's really going to find himself coming to Manchester United. And I'm really having a thought that even his wife and so other relatives will obviously show up and obviously tell him, please, you have to obviously come up and obviously do the needful. Now, before Manchester United went ahead to obviously announce this, Fabrizio Romano went ahead to obviously come up and really told us that Manchester United and Sporting Lisbon have prepared all documents for Ruben Amorim's move to be sealed in the next days. Same on manager's side, as Amorim will sign at Manchester United until 2027 as planned. 4 more steps to follow as soon as possible. And this was 5 hours ago. Now, after him putting in that story, obviously we got an official statement coming in through from Man United on the website that Man United is delighted to announce the appointment of Ruben Amorim as head coach of the men's first team, subject to work visa requirements. He will join until 2027 with the club option of an additional year once he has fulfilled his obligations to his current club. You get? They also added and said he'll join Manchester United on Monday, 11th November. Ruben is one of the most exciting and highly rated young coaches in European football, highly decorated as both a player and coach. His titles include winning the Premier La Liga twice in Portugal with Sporting CP, and they had taken 19 years without winning anything. So they also confirmed us that Ruud van Nistelrooy will continue to take charge of the team until Ruben Amorim joins the club of Manchester United. So it's official. Manchester United have come up and obviously made it official that it is really great to see to it that everything really has really moved that side, and they've gone ahead to move in high space. Erik ten Hag sacked on Monday. After being sacked on Monday, see what is going to hate to follow. From being sacked on Monday, Tuesday, Amorim, here we go. Wednesday, Thursday, expecting him to come in through. He never came in through, and we got an announcement from Jacobs Ben that he's really going to come on the 11th, and all you're waiting for was that. So guys, smash the like button, comment and share. If you're only watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. So him coming into Manchester United obviously means a lot. It really means a lot for the club of Manchester United, because we now have a permanent manager, and they've gonna hate to do something different from what the Glazers have always gonna hate to do. For all the managers, they've gonna hate obviously sack before the season comes to an end, or when the season is really halfway or some games played. They've opted for interims. They did an interim for David Moyes. It was Ryan Giggs. So for him, it was really coming to the end of the season. Then an interim for Jose Mourinho was Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. An interim for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer was Ralf Rangnick. And an interim for Erik ten Hag has lasted for only, I think, 2 weeks. And he's really doing some great job in there for you. So for me, I'm really very, 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 very happy with what Ineos have gonna hate to do. Now, the big question remains, what is really gonna be happening at Manchester United with Ruud van Nistelrooy, because he's really gonna be in charge of these other games. You understand? He beat Leicester City by 5-2, a game that excited very many United fans, and they're like, we had taken long without winning, but did you obviously scrutinize that win? You get? Do you think we are really playing like a team that is really a top team? We still have to walk that journey, because these players were really very reckless. If at all you saw the midfield, they could pass through us the way they wanted. The way we considered those 2 goals, not having numbers in the 18-yard box area of Manchester United. A lot of things that never really went ahead to go right. But you know, a win hides very many things. I tell you, a win hides very many things. So I would like to give Jacobs Ben his flowers, because he's the first person that came up and obviously confirmed to us that Ruben Amorim is really going to join Manchester United after playing against Braga, you know, and even the club has gone ahead to obviously confirm it. So, what are the challenges ahead of Ruben Amorim's job at Manchester United? 1, getting wins. That is it. Getting United back to winning ways, because with Erik ten Hag, it looked like everything was not moving on well. However much chances were created, these players are not really creating goals. And with players like Marcus Rashford and Bruno Fernandes always part of the negotiation to bring in other managers. I don't know whether it has been part of the negotiation with Ruben Amorim, but I don't really see him safe, you know, from these players, because he'll come in through. They'll obviously show him that he's really the good man. He's the man to come in through and really do the job. And we know what they do best, you know. They obviously down tools intentionally, right? For the first 10 games, they'll obviously put in a very good shift, and the manager will find himself in a position of really getting better and better and better and really having hope. But when they down tools, we won't really know, because people like Erik ten Hag has been very harsh. And I'm like very much being reflective that, all right, he has been very harsh. Now, before Erik ten Hag came in through and Ralf Rangnick, there was a manager who was very much friendly to this guy. You get? That was Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. He was a friendly guy to other players. They threw him in the lion's den, and he was sacked. So these players have proven that they can't work under any manager with consistency. They've failed to be consistent. That's why this statement has been made a lot ever since Alex Ferguson left, that on their day they can beat any team, because Manchester United has beaten Barcelona, Manchester United has beaten Arsenal, Liverpool, Man City, name it, PSG. With Alex PSG, they had Neymar, they had Mbappe. And United went away and beat PSG by 3-1. Yet at Old Trafford, PSG had beat United by 2-0. So on their day, they can really win every game. But if you're a United fan, do you want us to be in that mold all the time, that on our day we can beat any team? I think we should come up with a better plan, that we need players who are consistent, that whatever they do on their day can be done throughout the season. And if Ruben Amorim ticks that box at Manchester United, he will be the most successful coach ever after Sir Alex Ferguson, because every manager has failed to do that post the Sir Alex Ferguson era. So we want to welcome Ruben Amorim at the club of Manchester United, and we are here to wait and see what is really going to be on the cards for the guy, because he's really good. He's really good. And I tell you, most of the managers that United have gone ahead to get in through are really good, but the players have gone ahead to fail them. So Rokan David is my name. Sign out for now. See you later as I'm returning with the match preview of Man United versus Chelsea. It's going to be played on Sunday, but this one deserves to be the story that obviously headlines the day. I'm out. Bye-bye. Continue to subscribe. We want to hit 20,000 subscribers onto this beautiful channel. Finally, an announcement has been made. I'm really going to be eager to watch the remaining games of Ruben Amorim and how he's really going to really go ahead of them. And I know one of those that people are really going to watch hugely is going to be on Tuesday 5th when he hosts Man City in Portugal, because they would like to see how he obviously takes on teams like City into the mix. So guys, we out for now. See you, and continue to smash the like button and subscribing to this channel, because the more you subscribe, the more we grow bigger and better as a channel. We out.